What is an app in the Sematext Cloud? Well, let's answer that right now. Your software stack likely consists of web servers, search engines, queues, databases, and a heck of a lot more. And each of these parts probably emits its own metrics and logs. And traditionally, if you wanted to see all of that data, you'd have to pull up different terminals, log into different containers, devices, search a bit, query a bit, and essentially jump all around your whole stack. And this is how developers spend 10 minutes writing code and then 8 hours chasing down those new issues they just created. Sematext can help you streamline this process. Apps within the Sematext Cloud are essentially buckets for all of your different types of data, and all of your device's data can be seen within one unified UI. Sematext offers cloud-based monitoring for your full stack and helps you bring that chaos into order. With Sematext apps, you can manage monitoring agents, log shippers, data structures, dashboards, alerts, data retention, and very importantly, permission access. Depending on the size and structure of your team, you may want to give different team members varying degrees of permissions. Perhaps you want to give a team member permissions to look at one set of data, but not another. With Sematext, you can have granular control over permissions while also keeping things neat, accessible, and easily shareable. You can also set your own retention plans for each individual app. This is helpful because some data that's used for troubleshooting can be discarded only after a few days or even a few hours, while other more important data might need to be kept for a couple months, either for legal purposes or for planning purposes. With Sematext, you can set your own retention rates for each of your individual apps. Also, within Sematext, our pricing is on a per app basis, so no more account-wide plans where you end up losing money. Now you can set limits for each app and manage your plans to suit your specific needs. So let's set up an app within Sematext. The first thing you're going to want to do is to create an account with Sematext if you don't already have one. Once that's done, come on down to the Apps tab where you can see all of your created apps. If you don't have any apps created yet, you will see this prompt here to create an app. Or you can go into the upper right-hand corner on the screen and click Create a New App. Now let's create a monitoring app. Specifically, I'm going to create a monitoring app that monitors my infrastructure. So I'll click Infrastructure. Now let's choose a name. You can name it whatever you like, but I'm going to go with Docker Infra and click Create App. Now let's choose the environment type, and obviously I'm going to choose Docker. Now all we have to do is copy and paste these few lines of codes to deploy the Sematext agent. The Sematext agent is a very lightweight container that runs on your host machine and automatically discovers your data and metrics and ships them to the connected Sematext app. So simply copy, paste, and run. Once you have the agent going, you will see your data in the apps you created. And finally, let's have a quick look at some of the various things you can do with your apps. You can either search for or filter your apps by just entering their name or type. Click this icon to access or modify additional settings. In the app settings, you can see all the app details and set the plan. Having the freedom to create different plans for each app gives you very fine control over your costs. Alert rules show and let you manage all of the alert rules for a specific app. For most integrations, we create a set of alerts for you, but you can customize them here. Connect Apps lets you connect monitoring and logging apps to correlate metrics and logs with each other. You can also invite other team members to a specific app and assign them a role. If you own an app, you can also transfer the ownership of that app to another person inside of Sematext. If you want to go through the setup process again, say to install another agent on a new piece of infrastructure, click Ship Metrics. Or if it's a logging app, click Ship Logs. With Sematext apps and monitoring tools, we hope that you are able to spend less time chasing down issues so you can spend more time on what truly matters. I hope you found this video helpful. Please reach out via email, live chat, or comment down below if you need any help with Sematext. And as always, keep monitoring, everybody.